you doing, everybody? Beerman here. Welcome back to some more Medieval Dynasty. We've got a lot planned for today, and we just got to get right to it. So first things first, last time we went out and we gathered ourselves lots of dynasty reputation, all in an effort to bring in more people. So we need to do that. Second, we are trying to move ourselves from this location to our new location up here. And we need to do some more of that. Today, we're going to concentrate on our production buildings. So we come over here and we see there's a couple things we need to take a look at. Our production buildings entail which? So we have 4 in particular here that we need to move. We've got kitchen, we've got a sewing hut, we've got a smithy, and a workshop. None of these are manned. That's not a problem. So we need to move those. And ideally, we want to move them within range of our resource, our big storage out there. Because when we go to make things, we want to make sure that we have our resources available. So resource storage is really important. When we get people to craft it for us, it won't matter. They can just magically grab and put stuff in the central storage. It's not a problem, but we need to figure that out. Now, when it comes to people, there are a few things that we want to take a look at. Now, over here, you can see our food is going great. Our water is doing great. And our wood is doing okay. So wood's a problem. So that comes down to our woodshed, which we only have 1 person assigned because we only have level 1 woodshed. But we have unlocked level 2, which will give us 2. So we can do that. And second of all, if we take a look, it's under hunting here. We only have 1 fisherman in 1 of the fishing huts, and we need a 2nd fisherman, which would be really great, so then we can just pick up our fishing game. And finally, farming. This is a real problem. We've only got 1. It's our wife, and if she ever decides to have a baby, we're out of luck. Now, when it comes to people, we know we've got a few people that are potentials because we still got our mother here who is good at extraction. So if we put her in a lumber shed, she'll be great. And we've got a farmer lady here, which has got another year or so. Now, we'll deal with having extras when time comes, but in the meantime, let's go out and first and foremost, get ourselves a new person to fish and a new farmer. And then we will get another lumberjack when we build the 2nd lumberjack. Now, this guy right here, he can do loads of stuff. So if we wanted to put him on farming or lumberjack or fishing, he could do that. So that's good news. This lady is good at negotiations, hunting, and lumberjack, which doesn't help us at the moment. This one is good at extraction and making things. And she is not really good. And finally, this guy is also not really good. Okay, so we can put this guy here, right? He can be our fisherman or a farmer. And which one else do I have? I have her who's good at hunting. Right, we didn't need a hunter. We don't need extraction at the moment. We need farming and fishing.
Once I found a snake in my shoe. They have absolutely no respect for privacy.
Okay, I'm going to leave this guy here for the moment, and we're going to go see if we can find somebody else, because he can do farming and fishing. We need another one that can do farming or fishing. Okay, here we go. We found this lady. She's got a 3 in farming, negotiation, or diplomacy, and fishing. So she's perfect. Let's bring her in. Boom, we got her. Okay, cool. Now, let's go head back home, well, at least to Piastovia, and get ourselves the other guy, and then we're set for now until we start moving things. All right, here he is, our second guy who's good at extraction, farming, and fishing. Let's grab him. Boom. Now we've got multiple people. We have a population of 13, and let's start assigning people to jobs. So we've got this lady who can do fishing and farming. Let's put her as our fisher, and she can go into... Oh, there, let's go to houses. There is the house, fishing hut 1. No, sorry. Let's look at houses, actual houses. We've got fishing house 1, which has 1 person. Fishing house 2, which has nobody. Let's assign her. Boom, she's got that. And now there is the farming houses. So there's my, I don't know where that is. I think it's this one. Right, because I didn't label it. That's a problem. But we can... Let's give her a job, right? So we'll go here and she'll give her a job. And what we want to do is we want to give her fishing hut number, this 2. So there you go. So now she is fishing. Okay, that's 1. Let's head up to our new place, base place here. And then we shall, in fact, figure out what house is what for putting people in. And we're back, and here we are at the house. Now, this is my temporary house, and this is the other house. So if we just hover over the sign, hit E, boom, and then we can assign the guy with no house to be there. Boom, yes, okay. And now we can also give him farming. So if we go down to our farm shed, the new one here, we can assign him as well. Boom. Now he's got a job. He should be happy. He should be able to help her out. We should get all of our fields all ready to rock and roll. Although they don't... Oh, look at that. We got rye already planted. And these are unsown, but... Yeah, unsown and unplowed. Oh, and she's doing rye. So there you go. So things are going. And he'll come up. If you look on our map, we can see that they are traveling... That one from Astoria, that one from Piastovia. Boom. Now, it's getting late in the day, but I will start figuring out where I want to lay my production. My production buildings. That's the ones. And we're back. And I'd like to show you what I've done and what the plan is here. Now, if we got our hammer loaded, we go to destroy mode. You can see I've laid a 1x10 field down here. Goes from the end of the resource storage to the end of the well. And then 5 in from this way, I have laid a path that runs all the way out to here. Boom. Now what we want to do is I want to run a road on this line because this is dead center of everything. And it'll run towards that tree. So that way it's not on either side. We can always expand it if we want. But once I can't lay a road in the way of these, and it's difficult to line up. So what we can do is we go into our inventory. And actually, I have nothing. So you know what? I thought I had one, but this is even better. We'll take a stone. We'll come over here. Hit I. And we will... Oh, I did have stones. I was looking in the wrong place. That's fine. Drop that stone. Hit E, hold E to grab it, line it up right there, and boom, let go. It's on that stake, and we can get rid of that. And we can get rid of this one since this is 2 sections. Go all the way down here. Drop another stone. Pick it up, grab it, drop it onto that stake. Boom. Get rid of that. Now let's get in here, hit roads. We can hit that road right onto that top of that stone. Run all the way back here to our other stone that we've placed right here. Hit boom. And we now have a road. Have a look at that. See? Straight. and right in the center. It's beautiful. So the object is kind of to build this area up, and then you just head up this way to get all your production buildings done. And look at that. That's a beautiful straight road. Isn't that nice? Cool. Okay. We've got we have 4 buildings. We've got in extraction buildings. We need to build, nope, not houses. Extraction. Oh, not extraction. It's definitely production, people. Right, production. So we've got workshop and smithy, which they should be together. We've got a sewing hut and a kitchen. Well, that is cool. We're not even close to tavern, although we are getting there. So I think what I want to do is kind of put the smithy and the workshop on this side and the other 2 on this side. Let me kind of get it laid out. I'll come back to you. First, I got to make some tools for my people. All right, we're back. I'm looking at this now. This is the initial layout that I've come up with. I think I need to organize it a little bit better, but it's not too bad. I like the fact that it's not just square. So I'm trying to come up with an idea that allows me to put them out there in not just a square fashion, but keep them organized. And we can put like a little gate or something here so you've entered into production zone. But the alignment probably needs a little bit more work, so let me get working on that. But there's my initial idea, kind of like an X. And we're back. Have a look. This is the kind of layout that I've come up with. 4 squares, and in each one of those squares, it's not going to be perfectly pointed towards the road, and I might even remove the middle road between all these buildings. We'll see. But the idea is that you walk down here, you walk into this kind of center of production, and you can go over there to the workshop, over there to the sewing hut. You can go over here to the smithy or over here to the kitchen and cook some food. So I like that. They're probably going to be on a diagonal. Let me get them all situated. I got to remove a couple of trees, as you could see. And then I'll bring you back when I'll show you. But I like the way it's looking so far. All right, there you go. That's pretty close to what I wanted. I think a couple of them aren't lining up, like this one down here. I'm going to place some rocks to determine where I actually want that. Similar, that one's okay. This one can be pushed back, and this one can be pushed back. And they don't need to be perfect, but I want to just occupy the space as best I can. But you get kind of the idea. I mean, it's really coming along. I've got to go back and feed my animals and make some stuff. And it's late in the day. It's day 3 of autumn. So I've also got to make sure my farms are ready. So I'll bring you back when that's all done. And we're back. And I've got 3 pretty well lined up. I like it. I'll show you what it looks like. And then I'll show you the process I use. And hopefully it helps you. Okay, there you go. You could see I've got, this is pretty centered there, all pointing to this center here and that one there. We're going to put the workshop in over there, and I'll show you how we're going to do it. Makes it pretty easy. It works for me. And if it works for you, that's fantastic. Okay, first things first, we start in the corner right here. So this is where the main road meets this temporary farm right here in this stake. And we start by running a road, okay? It's just close enough right there. And then we run the road all the way diagonal to this cross corner right there. Boom. Okay, cool. We've got that. Now, we could go either side, doesn't make a difference. The important part is when you're going to lay it, you got to look this way. So we'll start over here and we'll lay a second road. And this is just going to help us find the center of the area for ourselves and where we're going to put our stone. Now we come over here to the other corner, and you won't be able to place it, of course, because you can't put a road over road. You just keep putting your mousing up, and then you get yourself so it looks pretty lined up, and you just use the W, don't use the mouse until it turns green, and boom. All right, cool. Now you've kind of got the center, which is right about here. Go into your inventory, drop one of these stones, just one, thank you. Grab it. Ooh, that was pretty close actually. And you want to just put it right there. So it's in the center of that one. It's off a little. It could go right there. And this one. So let's just move it over a bit. Boom. Close enough. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just got to be kind of, oh man, why am I making life difficult for myself? There you go. That's as perfect as it get. Now, we've got that situation. Now we're still in destroy mode. We destroy this little side road altogether. Now we got that little side road. We come to the center of where everything's going to be pointing. So this is the crossroads right here. And we start getting rid of the gravel road. Get rid of it, all of it, except for the very last section. And the only reason, I don't do the last section is it just guarantees that I don't push my building too far. So we've got that section, we're going to leave it. Now, come back to the crossroads where I want to start and I want everything to point to. I am going to stand just about on the stake and hold my mouse. And so you can see the cursor is right over the stone. Go into my build mode, select buildings, production, and in this case, we want workshop. And look at that, that is pretty good. Now we just push forward, just the W, don't use the mouse or any other. And that should just about be it. We'll see how far it goes. That's too far. That looks good. Boom. And there you go, look at that, see? So it is pretty centered in that square, and it's all 4 buildings are pointing towards me. I can go around deleting all the stuff around there, which I am going to do. Don't need these little extra roads anymore, or the little farms. Let's get that done. I might leave the farms until after we build so we can decide how we want to lay it out. But I don't think I want these strips between them, so I'll probably just remove those. And then leave the outside to decide if I want to fence it in, because I think fencing it in is going to make it look nice. Okay, there you go. So I've removed the little extra roads. I have removed the side roads. I'm leaving this one in there. And if you want to know how you get this stone back, you can't do it. Just put your hammer away and boom, you get the stone back. Not that I need it, but it was good to know. Okay, let's start by building our production buildings. I want to get the workshop up and running first because look in the top left-hand corner. You can see we've got people who need tools. And in this case, where is it? It's no tool needed. Oh, it's damaged over there, but that's okay. What is it? The fishing hut has no tool. We need to build them a tool. They need, I would assume they need their, what's it called? The fishing. Oh, they just have no roach. No, they need spears. Right. Well, let's get some spears done. Boom, done. Because we're in close vicinity of that, it works out well. There's our workshop, right? So we'll just label this real quick. So we'll just call it new. Boom. So we know which one, so we're not destroying. Now we need to make some fishing spears. I don't remember where they're made. And we're back, and I had to build a smithy. That's where it is. So we've got our 2 buildings. Look at that, facing in. I like the way it looks. Let's get a couple of fishing things done. All right, here it is. I found it, finally. We need linen thread. Well, so we need to get our sewing hut built. It's getting late. Oh, do I have enough time? Let's see if I got enough time to get our sewing hut built. Yeah, I've run out of logs, so I'm going to have to go get some logs. I'll get some logs, get this built, and then we will create some fishing spears in the morning. Oh, well, not one thing, it's another, but that's okay. It's all part of the game. And we're back. I've been working through the night, chopping all sorts of stuff. Managed to finish the sewing hut up there. I think I like the way this is coming out. Look, you just come down here. You can decide which way to go. We need to make some fishing spears, which are done over here. Workbench, tools, stone tools, fishing spears. We need 1 linen thread per. It gives us 2 fishing spears. So can we get 2 linen thread? Let's have a look. Right, we need flax stock. I thought I had some, but I wonder if I've moved those. Let me go find them. And we're back. And I am at my old base. And it's looking so disheveled. Need to get up and get out of here. But I've destroyed the old smithy. I've destroyed the old workshop. And now it is time to destroy our sewing hut. Going to take all these things out. There you go. Destroy the kitchen as well. So let's get rid of these. That will give us some stuff and things back. And then we'll head over there and make what we need to make. And we're back. Okay, let's head over here. And we have 1 linen thread. We know 1 linen thread gives us 2 spears. So what if we do 2 more? That'll give us 6. Okay, those 2 are done. Let's head over here. Let's go into our workbench tools, stone tools, fishing spears, and we can make 3, which is going to be 6. Boom, done. Run over to our resource hut here and chuck those guys in there. And that should give them what they need. Oh, tools, and we need fishing spears. Boom. Hopefully that makes them go away and we can get some more fish. Now, lastly, oh, yep, that works. We need food. Now, we have a place to get food, but we need to make food. So let's get ourselves building our little kitchen. There you go. Our kitchen is now all done as well. And there you go. Just like that. I went over and I created some bowls. I have cooked up some meat. And now we have meat with gravy that we can eat as well for our hunger. And that's all good. It's all linked. We've got another guy here wanting a tool. Looks like the resource shed. Oh, he just says no logs. Yeah, we are definitely running low on our wood demand, and I think I've got it all done incorrectly, so we need to make sure we just get some firewood done. Oh boy, but that's okay. Let's continue on, because there's only one more thing I want to do before I finish this episode. All right, so here's the last thing I want to do. These houses here, I don't really like them being here, because I want to be able to see in. So I want to move them out to the edges of the farm and then allow people that live here to move in. Now, I know that I've filled these things with junk, my junk, both of them, just because I've got too much stuff and I can't stand not saving absolutely everything I own, but I'll sort that out in a bit. So let me start by emptying these chests, because this has got 28 kilo. Oh, I can actually take it all. Ugh. And not be overburdened. And let me destroy this. Now, this house is a simple, let's manage who's in here. Bogdel. So this is a farmer's house. So if we are going to destroy Bogdel's house, we're going to have to move it to over here. Should we build a new one first? Tell you what, let's line it up and see how that goes. All right, there you go. So that looks pretty good right there. Hopefully, oh, we've got tons of stone, so we might be able to build this house, put him in there, and then do the same, empty that, and do everything. Let's give it a go. And we are out of logs. Ooh, we need lots of logs. And good morning. And have a look. There we are. I have moved the 2 houses out. I just think that looks so much better, don't you? You could see the farm and all the building. Excuse me, lady. And everything just looks so much better. My temp house is there. The other farmer's house is there. That's so cool. Let's go take a look at our production section. And there we go. There's your resource building. There's our food building and our well. We walk down here. And there we go. In the center of everything is all our production buildings. We've got our smithy. We've got our workshop. We've got our sewing hut. And we've got our kitchen. Wow, just looks awesome. I love it. Now, I don't think we have the ability to upgrade our sewing hut yet. I was trying to keep track of that. Oh, we do, right? We only, what level sewing hut is this? Sewing hut 2. Oh no, that's right. It's the kitchen that we were hoping to get. And if I look, kitchen number 2, we are still a good ways away from that. We just need to produce more things. But there you go. Now, the village is getting closer and closer to all operating around here. What left do we have to do? We've got to move the extraction buildings and the houses. That's all that's left. And we got to figure out where they go. We've got fishing, production, resource storage, and farming. We need, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread the extraction buildings out. I'm not going to necessarily put them all here, but I will build kind of a village, a housing village over in a certain place. And we need to build our house because now we can build the biggest, baddest stone house ever. That's right. And if we're going to have a baby, which probably we should do, we need a place, a good place to keep them. And we'll figure out where that's going to be. But we'll do all that in not just the next episode, next couple episodes. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time as always. If you did enjoy the video, please do let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment. And as always, feel free to subscribe. And until the next one, it's just so beautiful. I'll see you.